Hey guys, how's it going? Shay from That Student Life Australia. First video in quite a long time. Nick just got back into it, so I thought I'd get back into it too. Now, a bit of a different video, not going to be any tips today, maybe a little bit, but just going to share some funny disaster stories from my HSC. So it was 2 years ago, so yeah, thought I'd look back on it and laugh. So the first little disaster I had was during the trial HSC, I think it was, I'm pretty sure. So the morning of my paper 2 English exam, so 3 hours of just full essay mode, writing as fast as you can. Pretty stressful exam. First time I'd ever done paper 2 as well. I was driving to school quite early, thankfully, and I was stopped completely at traffic lights, and a car just didn't stop in time and just hit the back of my car. And I was like, wow, what a day. Of all days to drive to school and get hit by someone else, that was the day. Pulled off to the side, got like details, all that sort of stuff. It took a bit of time. It rattled me a bit, so I was like, what the hell am I going to do to calm my nerves before this exam? Because I was obviously already nervous. So I think I went to school and I think I got misadventure, which I didn't end up needing anyway, but I think I just listened to like a podcast or did something to take my mind off it, and I ended up pulling it back together and doing pretty well in that exam. But that was absolute panic for about half an hour there, thinking I might not make it to school in time or whatever. But I was just like, wow, you know, what are the chances of that happening on that one day? But you know, you got to keep going. And my second little disaster story was a little bit later on. This was in the actual HSC exams. It was the morning of my religion exam, which was my best subject. Yeah, I'd been doing really well in that, and I'd prepared heaps. And the night before, my iPhone said to me, do you want to update to the latest software? Now, why not? Why not update straight away? All good. Chucked it on charge, set my alarm for really early the next morning, get in there early, make sure there's, you know, no chance of getting another car crash and having that ruin it or being late. So I'm all good. I go to sleep, alarm set. I wake up in the morning about 45 minutes before the exam starts, like an hour before, something which was just dramatically not enough time to eat breakfast, do a little bit more study and get in there ready. And I realized that I looked over my phone and checked the time, and my phone said, hello, what language would you like your phone to be in? I was just like, oh my God, I did not know that updating your phone turned off all your alarms and didn't allow them to go off. I was just freaking out. I think I just jumped straight out of bed, skipped the shower, skipped breakfast, jumped straight in my clothes, and I think I was driving about 2.5 minutes later, you know, which is just not the ideal routine on the morning of your final exam for your best subject, which you had done a lot of work through for more than 12 months. So that was just, yeah, that was a disaster start again. But in both situations, I think I did like a little bit of Zen meditation in the car, made sure I got my composure back, thought about all that I needed to do, and just let go of what had happened, moved on, and I did well in those exams, and I did well overall. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, you know, people who think they got something, you know, not on their side, whether it be a shit teacher or a shit school, or parents who aren't supportive, or you don't have enough time, or you travel an hour to school back and forth, or whatever, or just something that's not on your side, something that's going to always, you know, probably disadvantage you a little bit, you still can do things, you know, like you've just got to keep calm, keep focused, realize what you can do with your situation, and let go of the past. Just make the best of every situation, because, you know, whether you have a car crash before paper 2, or, you know, you have to get the train to school every day, things like that shouldn't set you back. They definitely don't ruin your chances of doing really well. So, you know, when things like that happen, which they will, even in a successful year, like I got 97 and still had some pretty shit setbacks there, they will happen. You can overcome them. You just got to be resilient, you know, get a bit of Zen in you, you know, be calm, always look forward, don't look back, and yeah, you know, you can overcome anything. But you know, if you got a little bit of a laugh from that, that's nice. But I certainly didn't at the time. I can laugh back now, but at the time I wanted to pull my hair out. But yeah, so good to be back, guys. Thought I'd make a random video because I thought about those two topics and thought maybe that'd yeah, be a good way to look back on the last few years. But yeah, I'll definitely be making some more videos soon, some more tips, all that sort of stuff. As Nick pointed out, we've got a new HSC syllabus coming soon, so that'll give a bit of a change, a bit of some fresh content that might come out. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for giving us 5,000 subscribers. Really happy with that. The channel's growing really rapidly. Yeah, it's just good to have a bit of a community going. So see you later, guys. Enjoy.